I am so tired of constantly saying, I told you so. Figma has sent an email this morning to all their users about sharing their user data with OpenAI to train some awesome new AI features. The features are, of course, a secret. Nobody's disclosing any specific features, so you don't really know what they are training the AI for.
It's a secret. Shut up.
It could be training the AI to replace you using your own designs as a base of learning, and you also pay for it $10 or more a month. Or it could be something else, we don't know. Of course, you can always opt out. But you know what? This is kind of a dark pattern, because if something is using your data and potentially your work, then it shouldn't be on an opt-out basis. It should be on an opt-in basis, meaning that you have to specifically click if you want AI to parse your data or your work. Adobe said something similar last year when they said that they're gonna be training AI on Photoshop and Firefly and other apps, and people were really afraid that they're gonna be scanning their work, which was possible, and of course you had an option to opt out, but then in the fine print they said that they can actually cancel your opt-out. So yeah, you can opt out, but maybe not. And don't get me wrong, I do understand that Figma has revolutionized the industry by opening it to a lot more people, and having the free plans allowed people from developing countries to learn this new world of design and change their lives for the better. I fully appreciate that, but Figma has a dark side too. The reason that Figma CEO blocked me a while ago is that I dared to criticize some of those, let's say, questionable things that they're doing. One example is that they reserved the right to parse all of your browser tabs, not just the one that Figma's running in, and share that data with some of their partners. So under this nice community facade and many paid influencers pushing Figma animations on you like they're gonna revolutionize your work, and yeah, they won't, there is this kind of sneaky side to the company. I'm not really affected by this because I don't use Figma for any professional work, and I never had. For me, their privacy policy alone was one of the big reasons to never trust them with any actual real projects. What you can do is to definitely go into the link from that email and opt out of the AI tracking right away. The company that they chose to collaborate with, OpenAI, are the people behind ChatGPT, and they are known for bending the rules and being pretty ruthless. So two kind of sneaky, ruthless, world-taking companies collaborating. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. What you can also do is check out multi-platform alternatives like Penpot and Lunacy. If you're on a Mac, you can go back to Sketch, and that will also allow you to work offline. Penpot is especially interesting because it is open source and it allows you to self-host the entire cloud on your local computer, meaning that even if your internet is down, you will still be able to access all the files, and then you can invite people from the outside to access files on your machine. That way you can collaborate with other people without any third parties in between. If you don't use the server, you don't generate any costs for Penpot, so that option is gonna be completely free with all the features, and that is something that many people should really consider. Will Figma use your designs to train AI that will potentially replace you? I don't know. Maybe not. But it's all unclear, vague, and very shady, so I would still opt out of that. You need to understand that businesses are not your friends. They are here to make money. So they might be all nice and community driven and nice smiles on the front, and then in the back they might be plotting about ways to make even more money. And if there is an opportunity to replace designers but get more money directly from businesses to generate those designs, most businesses will take that opportunity, and even if the founder and CEO still has morals or values or anything, their stakeholders and shareholders will push them to do this anyway, because yeah, it's all an economy. So do what you want with it, but I advise you to be cautious. Read those messages, read all the links from that email, read the privacy policy, and see if it's actually something that resonates with you. Because maybe you should be switching to a different tool right about now. And you know what? I kinda hate being right. I mean it. Bye.